Decision made. Reward accrued. We did it. We pulled Mountain and drew Swamp. We are set. Okay. Card has to die. Does it have to die now? Well, next turn is equally clunky. If I harvester this turn, which is what I'm thinking about, next turn I have to be able to crew it, which is expert, and I can't kill this. I kind of just want to Mythos this, but this is just a 2/3. It's a 2/3 Death Touch Lifelinker, which is a fucking pain in everyone's ass. I guess if I harvested this turn, I could equip Spear to make it a 2. It's not good enough, man. This doesn't do anything. And all your options suck. The least shitty option is King. Question is, does Harvester actually develop our board? The problem is it commits me to 2 turns of this play, right? So, and Lifelink is relevant. We're a deck that is trying to pressure the opponent's life total before it's too late. Because we don't have like super powerful synergies or late game draw or anything. We just have decent cards roughly on curve. So that's kill the thingy thing, right? Dude, he's got a Foretell Poison Cup plus a Wanderer. That's rough. Double Spell's kind of a reward, huh? Oh shit, that's a Cleric, chat. I just missed picking a second, not picking a second card, but picking out of a second card. Feels bad. I'll take Shade. I wish I didn't have to take Shade, because maybe if I'd played a Cleric. Shame Cleric, shame Cleric. Okay. Do we want to swing? Kind of. We're not blocking with Poison the Cup up, right? Okay. No, Harvester on defense is a blowout, right? I crew it, it gets blown up. I'd rather he either waste it on Priest or target the Acquisitions Expert or something. So past the blockers, block. Okay. I didn't play the set where there's the parties. How does the party mechanic work, chat? So this says Rogue and that says Cleric. If I have a second Rogue, does anything matter? Or a second Cleric? Does that change anything? It's one of each. Okay. So that's his Foretold card. He can't bring this back yet. He has Shade in graveyard. He needs to play land. I think I'm fine just passing. If I play Luras here, it gets blown up by Poison the Cup. It doesn't seem good enough to me. I won't be able to resolve the spell either. I'll take the 2. Wait for his end step. If he passes, I'm going to remove it. It's kind of annoying. Can't be more annoying than the other guy, though. Okay. Need a land here. Black land is not okay. I should have been fucking specific. Or rather, red land's not okay. I need to be black here. So now I guess I play Lamia into his removal, I guess. We could figure out what card he took. Eldritch Reborn, Blood Artist, Fatal Push, Glorybringer, Predator, Woe Strider, Heartless Act. I don't know what card it is. We could if we knew our deck. I think it's Phyrexian Arena. No, it's there. He's got Death Touch, but that's not the reason why we're not blocking. We're not blocking because he's got fucking Poison the Cup. Is this Exile? No. Cast Woe Strider. Exile all the cards we can bring back with our other guy. I don't hate Acquisitions Expert. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of value out of forcing him to sack into this. Oh, it's 4 anyways, doesn't make any difference. I'm not making decisions, I'm just dirtling. Okay. No, Glorybringer's in there, look. Okay, we're gonna crew it. I go to combat. One of these is getting blown up. I don't really care which. It's fine. My other guy lifelinks, man. You sure that's the one you want to kill? That card requires another card crew it, but this is good by me. Okay. It's 2 to equip Spear, so it's been sitting on our board accomplishing nothing for all of our life. Alright. Liliana. Cards in graveyard are exactly 4. Each player discards a card. Okay.
Sorry for your loss.
No attacks. I'm tapped out and he's got a Shade which can't block. Interesting. He's going to be incentivized to block the Lamia. So we are going to equip Spear here. I'm going to go to combat on this guy. Okay. No blocks. Gain 10 life.
Fine.
I don't want to play Elderos on this board, but I guess I don't have to because it gets discarded now. Does it change the board? I'm never attacking into Gonti with it. I don't know if it changes the board or not. Liliana's dead, so there's no Liliana to worry about. That's a scam. At 32, I could just take that. I kind of want the Scry. But another part of me is like, I gotta deal with this Obliterator next turn. He might attack with it. What the how the fuck am I gonna kill him with that until I remove it? What are we're looking for Heartless Act. I don't remember seeing a Heartless Act in there. I guess I have to. Block, Scry. Question is it okay to just lose this many permanents? Probably. I get to bring back the Woe Strider with me. So the issue is if he blocks with a 2/3 Death Toucher. I guess I'm on the block plan with my Woe Strider. I should resolve Loris here, because I'm not going to have the land ever again. Okay. That could have been mine. That sounds like a card we were missing. Hold on. Wait. Another. Okay.
See ya.
All right. What's rebirth cost? 5. So we can drop 2 lands. We have to take, we lose 6 doing that. Could just let this fucking thing go. I can swing when he's done that. It's kind of annoying because it's my value card, but I got a decent attack in here. All right. Can't rebirth the Strider if I sack 5 permanents, right? If we run out of land. Oh, dude, come on. Your deck doesn't do anything, and then just like, all right, hit your cards. It's 5. Is he death? He's menace. But he's not death touch. Okay, 5, 6. It's tapped. It's 2/3 there. Graveyard count's currently 4. It's a good one. Cards I can recur out of my graveyard? No. Okay with that. Alright. I don't want the flyer out. Can recur this guy next time. I can take 5 and not care about it. Let's see if he has a graveyard exile. It's in trouble. What if we let him what if we let him? I mean, I just ignore Obliterator for the rest of time, right? I'm at 40. But I could block it. I mean, I could fucking kill the thing. We've got a ton of lands now. Zam, that block you were questioning, the one where I blocked this Dread Wanderer, he's been off the board for like 8 turns now. Just putting that out there. Three CMC, right? Okay. Lucky I have the life? Yeah. So I've got the sack outlets. I don't have the targets that I care about. That's annoying. I actually seriously did consider end stepping end step removing. I guess he had the mana. It wouldn't have mattered if I'd sacked my own guy. This can't get bigger, right? I can't tap it again in response. I've already attacked. You only get the +1/+1 on tap. That's unfortunate. Okay. Too bad. Predator was good there, man. Not super excited to see him top deck Rankle here. I don't have a blocker for it. It gets my last card. My last card was valuable, not super valuable. It's another recursive creature. It's the 4th recursive creature he's just spit out there. I guess we're each discarding, huh? Alright, opponent. Your answers are so clean. So fucking clean. Next turn he sacks 3 recurring creatures with his Bond 2. Just kills my Scry. I think this might be time. This thing block? It does. That thing block? It does. Is this a turn it side? Is this a transfer the lifelink over to the 4/4, make it a 5/5 swing with both kind of move? Kind of need to pre-combat Eldest Reborn if I'm going to do that, because I got to get rid of lands. I get my Predator back this way. Okay. Yep, sack 5's brutal. I gotta get through it though. I can't kill him with that on the board. And he's starting to outvalue us with this fucking infinite recursion. I feel like he should have hit me first. Could have got... Hurts? I mean, hurts a little bit, sure. It ain't fun. Player sacks a creature is bad here for me. Can I even win with Predator here? Like, I have nothing to protect on the board. Is this just the stupid 4/4 instead? I was thinking I'd be able to recur the one guy. I could take his Phyrexian Obliterator. That just means I'm dealing with... Oh, but Rankle can make me sack it. That's no good. So I have to deal with Rankle. Like, I can't beat Rankle right now. Give Planeswalker minus Rankle. But then I'm pretty fucked on the board. It does draw another hit. Obliterator's a scam, dude. I just explained why. I guess best top deck is land. I get to see my top deck before I make the decision. He just eat all of his creatures? That is great. Oh, he doesn't want me taking them. We missed land. We drew Arena. Arena's actually still okay here. So the problem is we have... Can you make me sacrifice? You can't. So I need like a couple... I just have to answer Rankle here, because any of my creatures don't beat that, right? What's my graveyard count? Like enough that this will kill it. Chandra kills it too, though, right? What's in my graveyard?
Run now, and I might spare your life. And embrace you.
Predator doesn't answer Rankle. Not cleanly. I just block it and it dies. Like, I can't make the creature indestructible. Here, at least, I get the extra hit that he has to hit the fucking thing, so it's +3 life on top of whatever else happens. But we're bleeding out pretty quick with this 5/6. The Phyrexian. Oh, dude, his last card is Feed the Swarm. I mean, give me a break, right? No more lifelink on the board's bad, too. Last card removes my card draw. Top deck Midnight Reaper. Okay, that's great. And I get the card draw again. This card comes back on lands. He's drawing 2 cards. This card can come back bigger. This card comes back on creatures, but he knows he has. This card comes back on hitting me. We'll eat the Shade. There's a chance he doesn't hit land. It's pretty bad all around. Oh, it's a Menace attacker. Rip. Okay. I think opponent has a nasty deck. I think the opponent is has the answers for our cards, right? We've got a number of cards that beat fucking the stupid Phyrexian thing. It's held us off for 20 turns. Draw Shade. Okay. Didn't even get a turn off. Fatal Push. Okay. I think we win this game a lot of the time. The Rankle top deck to get our sack effect, right? The exact -4/-4 to kill the Predator. The top deck removal for our draw. These are a series of pretty nice coincidences in his favor, right? Trying to think if, I mean, was there any other ways to deal with that Phyrexian Predator? Maybe it was too early to attack. It's just like the Rankle on our board was super bad news, right? So, kind of annoyed about that. I just feel like a lot of the time we get there in that fight. Wait for removal for Obliterator. I don't think I can. Rankle's eating valuable creatures off my board every single time. Remember, the opponent has 4 recursion creatures that we saw. The Dread, actually, he had all 5 of them, right? He had Gutterbones, Dreadhorde, Scrap Heat Scrounger. I didn't see Skeleton, but we saw all the other ones. He had 4 or 5 of them, right? Mythos on the 2/3. I think that was fine. Do you disagree with the missiles on the 2/3? You also didn't think I should block the 1/2. Not that saying that discounts your opinion. I'm just saying, like, what are my other plays there? It's so many turns ago. It's like take another turn off and don't get his lifelinker off the board. I don't know, man. Doesn't seem good to me. Doesn't seem good to me either. Just put a creature with 3 power, 3 toughness. Attack Loris instead of Spear. I did miss the fact that Loris would die immediately to Rankle. Gonna instant or sorcery main phase me? What instant or sorcery main phase is he playing? Oh, light up the stage. That's nice. Missed land though. All right, so Most Strider doesn't match up super well versus Giant here. But otherwise he just casts it face. He probably keeps that alive. I could bank on him not caring. If I cast this, it guarantees the Giant. Which is another two to my face, another 1 to my face. He still has to cast the Giant. I don't know, man. He might not if I don't play this. But I don't really care about this card being in my graveyard. Yeah, no, I'm not hearing that you're criticizing me, Zam. I'm actually trying to think through that same thought. I'm trying to figure out what would be the better position we would have gotten by not mythosing it. It's funny you think that's not... I don't think it's not forced, though. If the thing was just Death Touch, I could maybe ignore it, but it was Death Touch Lifelink. That was the turn where we waited, and we waited to see what he cast, too. We took 2 extra damage. He cast the 2/3 that has Death Touch and eats the top of our deck. I just killed this 0/3. I mean, it's hit me 1,000 fucking times already. I don't think I bother.
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track.
Get that immediate value killing this. Got Glory Brain to protect it versus the Giant next turn. He's playing red. There's probably red burn. Let's go Planeswalker. Hold on. Each opponent. Yeah, we do care about the 2/3. The 2/3 lifelinks. That's what I keep saying. Like that's the part we care about, right? Because we care that it's every turn we ignore it. It's a Death Touch lifelink, or we have to block it or remove it. Otherwise, the swing is 4 life every turn, which is a lot. And you got to remember too, there's the synergies, the life gain synergies in black, right? So on 5, the mono black decks run that Witch, and the Witch is a... If they have a lifelinker on the board when turn 5 rolls around, the Witch is super dangerous, right? I could minus this. I'm happy not to. You think he blocks with that? I don't.
Be easy.
He attacked with it already in our game, right? Yeah, I hear your mentality is whether or not it needs to be there, but it's also bad not to spend our mana for so long to allow him to continue to develop the board. That would have been seven mana worth of board that we didn't answer at all, right? Both of which matter, both of which can attack, a Death Toucher and a Lifelinker. And you can always hold either Death Toucher back to protect. But I can't play my next card and the Mythos, right? That was turn 4. Didn't we already wait on turn 3? I think it was turn 4. Anyways. No reason to attack his creatures as Death Touch. He doesn't give a fuck about my 4/4s, dude. Like, he can block any one of those. He can block or attack. He's got a 2/3 Death Toucher off the Lord and a 2/3 Death Toucher off the Aetherborn. They're both. Yeah, I'd have to look back too. Maybe this argument's pointless till then, or this discussion is pointless till then. I'm a little curious, but I'm pretty sure that we didn't have a lot of plays prior to that. And that we had plays that were unlocking on 5 or something, right? Didn't we have multiple plays for 5? Like the 4/4 and the... Can't remember the other thing. It's not impossible to say. It's worth discussing, Battle Hag, but it may be inconclusive. Anyway, okay. Opponent just randomly conceded, presumably from Mana Screw. Makes sense. We go first. We have a scry. We have 2 lands, one of either color. We've got a 3-drop if we hit a land naturally. So I think this is pass. Just randomly ticking it up over there, QED. Yeah, the big 30. Opponent, second land or no? Second tap land, gotcha. Okay. Can this go face? It can. I've got 2 3-drops, so I can afford to miss a land here. I don't think I can explain why I can't throw that hand away, right? Because there is a percentage of the time where we don't get our 3rd land, but we have 2 other plays, or 1 other play, and that play fixes the next 2 cards down in our deck. And even if we hit 1 land and not 2, we have 2 other plays at that point. Kind of hoping he removes this card himself. We can go back and look. I don't know if I can allow 4 power on the board, both of which are creatures that I can't block or can't trade with efficiently, one of which is lifelinking, in an all-black lifelink synergy deck, having not developed any cards at that point. I'm not sure I can wait. We already waited. We took the 2 extra damage to see what the turn 4 play was, right? Anyway. Maybe not. Just like, he just put more value down too. So like we can get tempoed out so easily there. We held on as long as we did versus that Obliterator because we had so much lifelink tempo in the end. So he is exiling it. Okay. He's still trying to read through what it does. I understand that card is insanely confusing. So you exiled it. You can't bring it back in now. This turn you have to decline. If you bring it back in, you get nothing, buddy. Told you he's trying to figure it out, chat. Poor guy. Alright, never didn't have it here. I'm not attacking on the ground. I can't crew the Harvester and attack with the Reaper. Unless I play Lamia. If I play Lamia, I can't kill Kazuma. So what we actually do here is we're going to attack first. He has removal and he can kill the Harvester. Okay. Let's draw that out so I can play Eldritch Reborn into an empty board. I'm happy to trade the lifelink token if he's still holding on to it. I'll gain lifelink. Not like I have other uses for the energy. I'm really tempted to just not resolve anything on this fucking board. Let's try another creature. Almost always gets countered here in my opinion. I don't want it to be Eldritch Reborn. We never chose to cast Woe Strider over we never chose to cast Mythos over holding up Woe Strider, or we never ever made that decision you're suggesting, Zam. We didn't just pass the turn back to him where we could have cast Woe Strider into that board. The Woe Strider is one of the few creatures I'd be happy with exchanging with the 2/3 lifelinker, right? So that was never the decision. Kind of annoying here. If he doesn't play a creature out, I guess. This fucking asshole. Okay, so we can keep lifelinking. I guess it's equip and play out veto. This probably draws the counter. If that's the decision you think I'm making, I can understand why you come down solely on the side of Woe Strider. Absolutely. I mean, the Woe Strider trades with the 2/3, and it's the body I'm happiest to put in front of that. Dude, one day we're gonna resolve a fucking card, huh? Okay. I counter. And counter again. I exile my Kazuma. And I play Field of the Dead with 5 different lands on turn 5. This is going to be a problem if I can't ever cast a creature. Get a creature to stick. I untap, look at my 4 counter spells, and say, your turn. Main phase, behold the multiverse, to make sure that I have 2 different lands for my Field of the Dead. I play no creatures, so I have no weaknesses. Bring it back in. You want a blocker, bring it back in. Bring it back in. Bring it back in. Yeah, there we go. Tap out. I play negate. Negate. I'm going to play around Censor because I can. I have Disdainful Stroke. I counter for 2 mana. It's like I don't even get to, I'm not even playing cards at this point, right? Like, it's just, I have 1 thing per turn, he's got 1 counter per turn. At some point maybe this ends. I counter. I counter again. I counter a 3rd time. Then I draw cards. And this would be fine, except he's got fucking Field of the Dead. I copy my Field of the Dead. Mm-hmm. Counter. Okay, he just tapped out though, so he's dead. Well, he's not dead. He's at 1. Fuck, he's at 1. Fuck. Okay. Okay, he's dead.
Starter there is. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I counter. Opponent, you are tapped out. You may not counter. That is in fact prohibited. Counter that, fucker. Alright. Satisfying to beat that. I think a lot of the time we lose there. I counter your 3-drop, your 4-drop, and your 5-drop. Then I cast second Field of the Dead, which is banned, restricted, and prohibited. Yeah, Force of Negation. That would have been amazing. That would have been clip worthy if that was Force of Negation. He's like, I counter. I'm like, you don't need mana. He's like, I don't need mana. It's Pact of Negation in this set, right? Force of Will is a different one. Alright, we go first. The value. Dude, how come vampires can't party? This guy is like painting with a glass of wine. Well, it looks like a wine on one side and like paint removal on the other. Painting in blood. For some parties. I don't know what they're talking about. We want a mountain? Sure. We don't want another mountain, but it's really hard to scry away a mountain right now. All the colors. I don't know if it might just be too cheeky, honestly. Like, does it really get us that much further with the party if I can look at 2? It's not like I make him discard 2. It's still discard 1. It's just discard 2 with selection. Maybe I just resolve it under his nose, huh? I play Acquisitions Expert. I counter. Oh wait, no, that's the last guy, sorry. Blue, blue, red, green. It's my favorite part of blue mana. It seems I'm fond of counterspells. I like blue. I like drawing. I like being in control of the game. It's a fun experience. Show me 2 cards. Show them to me. Show me your hand. I know you're blue. You don't like this. You reach in there. That seems really annoying. I mean, these are both really fucking annoying, but let's get rid of the early annoying card rather than the later annoying card. Do I trade Priest for Cutthroat? No. Okay. I mean, opponent's clearly setting up to counter here. Can't double spell, annoyingly. He always counters Reaper. He probably counters Shepherd. Can't even attack because he can just ambush, right? Ambush Acquisitions Expert. Alright. I mean, it would be nice to say I had plays. I can double spell if I priest ability. You mean if I resolve a creature, I can double spell? The point I'm making is I can't play around his counterspell by playing 2. Do we just run Shepherd into this? I feel like I just run Shepherd into this. Problem is I'm not pressuring board. If I had board presence, then I wouldn't have to do something like this. Resolves. Absolutely shocked. I guess the last guy had us well trained. Doing Gandalf's everywhere. A great service. Cast that as 3. It's a 2/2, huh? Okay. Resolves. No counters. Your turn. Tap your lands. Play a creature. You're a creature deck. You played 2 flash creatures. Yeah. But oh, don't leave counter mana up. No, let's behold the multiverse. Or whatever the fuck it is. I cast Blood Artist. Resolves. No pauses. What the fuck does that mean? That he can't cast that spell? Let's see if we can resolve this guy. I could draw a million cards first and worry about Loris next turn. That seems good. Let's do that. But I want to recast the 1. Never mind, I lied. Target a player. Wait, what? Yeah, submit 1. Okay. I'll sack Acquisitions Expert and Blood Artist. Done, done, done. Alright, target a player. You. Target a player, you. Exile it. Which one? Do I want to exile my Shepherd? No. How do I know which one it's exiling, chat? Oh. Blood Artist. Decline. Take action. comes into play. Lose 2 cards, or show me 2 cards and lose a card. Show me. Show me, coward. Have I done this the other way? I guess not. So I declined that because I want to cast it again. Honestly, maybe should be declining them both. Jace or Mountain? You can have Jace. I'll take your Mountain. Yeah. And I play Blood Artist. Pass your turn. Resolve Jace, the Mind Slayer, wielder of mysteries. Right. I resolve 2 creature tokens. Do I want to draw cards too? Kinda. Got to do our game plan for once. All right. Yeah, maybe it's backwards, Am. I was trying to think through which way was better there. I mean, either way, that immediate turn I end up with the same board state, right? So maybe it doesn't matter. It's just the next turn it matters. All right, one more. Oh, we got 6. So you guys, those of you who bet on me, get paid off. Congratulations. Should bet on 7. Is this going to be a win, chat? I forgot we were there. What do you think of this hand? We go first, too. Is this a win? This is for all the marbles. And marble collecting is what we do. I'm going to give you even more information, chat. I'm keeping this hand. Okay? Be impressed. I don't know what you spammed at me, Diablos, for this like Shamrock stuff, but I'm gonna reject it. Okay. Tormentor's Helm. Right. I'm pretty sure Chandra's excellent on this board, but I might be wrong. Yoink. I take Swamp. Okay. Mountain open. Well, drawing Mountain's not great here, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm never... Is it 2 or less? 3 or less instant or sorcery. Part of me actually would really like to protect Chandra. I guess Chandra probably gets another turn off regardless. Let's cast Chandra, Acolyte of Flame.
Hey, don't
I
start
could
any
take a
fires
turn to
without
give
me.
it +1 life. I don't know what a fuck opponent's up to, but I don't trust it.
Ready?
What
Focus?
2 mana and 3?
I just
There's
wanna burn
dude,
stuff already.
none of our stuff really works here. I think I need to do damage to him, but I want to untap. I don't know what's going on with 2 red mana and a fuck ton of pauses, but I'm dubious of all things. Yeah, I'm expecting. I don't know if that would have swung or not. He would have obviously killed that. But I'm expecting like the haster, one of the hasters. Dude, white mana as well as black. Okay, there's the haster that we were expecting. Here we keep Chandra alive. Good. I mean, he would have actually survived that too, but his other removal he wouldn't have survived. So now we just like freely Mythos because we can cast it again for free next turn. This is just Mythos go, right? No need to wait on him re-equipping it. Okay. Alright. And then we plus the... we plus the counter, or do we just get in some beats now? There's no ult here, so every one of these is kind of weak. But the ones don't fucking do anything. It's just 2 damage to face right now, which I don't care about. I might care later, but I don't care yet. Care my Planeswalker survives, and I can get a second cast of Mythos off that for free, which seems great. You still going face with this shit? Guess so. You have to pay the 2. You can... oh, so I do. Okay. So this is tap land. So we're probably just Mythosing the 2/2. Which is fine. It's a bit slow right now is all. Okay. I don't want to 1-for-1 remove that kind of shit, but everything else is bad. We're still at 15. Lifelink will be important later. But let's unlock our hand. He's playing swamps in his red-white aggro deck is kind of interesting. To do another haster that kills my land. Oh, he didn't play it. Oh, he did. How did he kick? Oh, because it was already in. Wow. That's a fucking turn. I'm a little salty about that. I was going to plus Chandra for fucking stuff and just realized I can't.
Go get him, buddies.
Landfall again. I didn't remove this card because I'm like, on average, this card is not going to be hitting me every turn. Hits me every turn. Okay, Lifelink's starting to get more important all of a sudden. We have no sack outlet, right? Still can't play Lurrus because we're color screwed. Not pleased about these last couple turns. He shows no interest in this Planeswalker.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
I can only partially accrue with Planeswalker tokens. I mean, I can accrue it on my turn. The tokens die at the end of the turn, so they're not super versatile here. This is just a much worse other Chandra, isn't it? So let's see what his top deck is. He hit land twice in a row when I had no creature able to block the Hellhound. He's now attacking, apparently. I guess he's got removal for the Harvester. Is the only thing that makes any sense. 3/2 is a weird one. So he picked up instant speed removal that hits Harvester. He might just be trading 2-for-1, which is fine. Hold on, let's go to blocks first. Let's go to fucking Lifelink. Alright, Emberclave's a really nice top deck. With exact mana for that. I mean, we do technically survive this, but it's not pleasant. Hey, we drew a land. That's exciting. It's mountain, which is really not exciting. But here we are. So it's terrifying though, right? Because at any point he can just draw land. He can draw a creature. I guess draw a hasted creature. So I have to kill this because lands are good for him right now. I can't sack it because I don't have a sack outlet. It's lost my lifelinker. So it's exert Glorybringer to kill Hellhound. Alright, opponent, with your fucking draws. Your draws are fucking bullshit.
Don't worry.
the Rune Breaker to kill our like one of we have 3 special lands in this deck, one of which we'd already sacked. We just drew the second one and it's been destroyed. It's a shit land too. I die to a top deck haster if I don't hold back veto. How much does the damage matter here? I can't attack next turn with the Glorybringer. So we're getting in for 4, 5, 6, 7, brings him to 6. It's 2 tokens plus veto, plus if he plays a non-haster, I can probably steal it. So another 3, he goes to 3, any 3 power creature. If I don't attack with this, it's 4 power. I think I have to attack with that. Imagine if I could have black mana here. So we drew land that turn, drew black mana, that's nice. Anything we can play with red out of the graveyard? No. Could lifelink my tokens to gain 3 life and do 3 damage to him and kill him. You guys like winning the game, chat? Because I like winning the game.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Give Luris haste. I think this is better than giving Luris haste, right? Okay. Wrong lethal. Well, both of those plays get blown out. Or not blown out, but don't kill him if he has removal. I can't think. I guess playing Luris with haste, which uses more resources, plays around the red land that does 1 damage. But even if he has the red land that does 1 damage, we still gain 2 life out of that by lifelinking there. And we bring him to 2. I think every play. I guess if he has a 3 mana removal and he can hit the 1/3. Nah, because I have a chance of gaining life with this play. Either play has a chance of killing him. This play has a chance of gaining life, at least some life, even if he has removal, because he might have removal that doesn't hit a 3 health creature. And there's more removal that hits 2 than 3, and there's some removal that hits only 1. Anyways, so yep, you can claim your own guy. It's absolutely true. I'm just thinking through the plays. All right, so we got 7 with that deck. I'm not sure this deck was a 7 deck. 3 p.m. on my day off. Streamed all day. We're at a 7-hour uptime. I've been enjoying this though. This has been fun, chat. Do you want to play again? Holy shit! I'm my life is flashing before my eyes here. A minute, I was 30 before I started this draft, and now I'm 40. It's brutal. Again. All right, again. Maybe I have a bourbon. Do I want a bourbon tonight, chat? I kind of want a bourbon. I don't want to be super hungover tomorrow, though. What's the difference between traditional and other cube draft? One is best of 3, one is best of 1. No. Cube draft. Okay. Do anything good for my birthday? No, not really. Not really. Gonna get out of the house a little bit. Wife's got some time off tomorrow. I think we're getting takeout somewhere. Got our is this gonna be the 4th round in a row we're playing red? I mean, what's the best, or at least starting that way? Best card in the pack is Chandra. Second best card in the pack, also Chandra. Not even joking around. Oh, Behold the Multiverse is pretty good too. I guess second best is probably Behold the Multiverse. This card underperformed in my opinion. I thought the second part was free. I don't like Sweltering Suns at all. Yeah, I think it's Chandra Todd as opposed to Chandra AOF, the extreme Twitter using politician Chandra. I think Chandra's better than Behold the Multiverse too. Sword Tooth can be nice. Yeah, I occasionally see players like drop down like Sword Tooth on 3 and start like ripping off 2 lands a turn. I draw Sword Tooth when I have 3 lands in my hand and I'm not planning on drawing another one, or I'm drawing one at a time. Or I draw it as a top deck when I have 7 permanents. That's when I draw Sword Tooth, so I'm a little less excited about that card than other people. There's a Finale of Devastation, a Take Another Turn, a Doomscar, a Doom Foretold, a Tybalt, a Selfless Savior. So the best card in the pack is what? Hypnotic Sprite, Doom Foretold, Doomscar. These cards are trash. All these cards are trash. You like Epiphany? The card has underperformed for me as well. I mean, it's the strongest potential effect to take another turn, I guess. Kind of wanted to jam Doom Foretold. All right. Never Punished. All the cards in this pack are white. There's a Cloud Blazer and blue-white do nothing. There's a Sarkon in red. We could be Chandra and Super Friends. Turn 4 Chandra. Turn 5 Sarkon minus. Turn 6 beat them with Sarkon and Chandra. Angel of Intervention and Never are okay. Never's a sorcery. Thoughtseize is good, but we're pretty far from that right now. Cloud Blazer's okay. I never end up getting that. There's some Ramp and Cultivate. We're not playing the best color. The best color is green.
Who are you to call me mad?
I don't know why we're not playing the best color in this format. I seem to have forgotten to do that again. So there's Skewer in red. Skewer is super good on aggro decks and super not great on other decks. Interesting black cards. Very nice black-green card. Serpent is flexible. I don't hate that. Skewer versus Serpent. All right, I'll take Serpent. Serpent can be okay. The reach is nice. The trample is nice. The picture is nice. That's what Serpent has going for it. I'd like to not commit to colors here. Pact of Negation. I played Pact of Negation. It's kind of funny. I liked it better with... There was some other fucking format. I think I was maybe watching Crokies play a standard or historic format or something, where there was some blue counter or some sort of counter that was like you lose the game. I think it was like Gideon. He was like running Gideon that gives you the emblem you can't lose the game while you have Gideon and some sort of like counter. Or maybe it was like take another turn plus that. I was really impressed with that combo. I was less impressed with less in this draft. Second Sweeper. We have no idea our colors. This is a red-green win more card. There's a Valky if we want to be Rakdos again. This whole pack is black. Fuck me. All right. I don't even like Valky. I'm not big on Banefire. I think it's my least favorite of the finisher, like 1 red X spells. The other one of them has flashback, so you can use it early to remove a creature and then finish off with it. And the other one is like, it's 2 for 1 on creature value. So if you're burning out a creature, it's twice as efficient and it gives you the elemental. I'd rather Devil's Play or the other one over Banefire. Banefire has 1 redeeming qualities. It can't be countered if you invest a shit ton of mana in it. And there's like all the things you never get to do. All right, so we have all the colors except green and white. I feel like if we're really going to be a good collector of Magic cards, we need to get the rest of the colors. Now, Intervention's good. It's not red. It's much. I think I prefer it to Devil's Play. There's a worm in here. I mean, kind of just want an Intervention. Card's pretty far away from us. This card's okay. This card's okay, but I don't actively want to take it, honestly. Okay. Or the land. What color was the land for fixing? I missed it. I feel like Worm's a sign. I don't like Worm that much. There's the Demonic Pact that I wanted to play with Doom Foretold because I saw it on Caleb's stream the other night and got really impressed. I'm like, wow, that's a cool combo. But no. I don't want to play Torolf. Although he fits the Super Friends mold. Is it Village Rites, Demonic Pact, Mangara? Make more things. What the fuck do we play here, chat? This is a confusing ass draft. I think this card is nearly unplayable, right? Alright, fine. Okay, we'll just play the same deck we just played. Alright, there's a Squee and a Gravebreaker. What do you guys want? This card is better than we thought. Doom Foretold. Pass me that fucking enchantment. We'll make it work. Alright, that's a meme pick. Red, white, black. Triland. We'll play it over the Firebrand. Okay, Grey Merchant and Doom Necro here. I have a fair number of creatures we wouldn't mind recurring. We've got other reach. We don't need a Grey Merchant, although in general I think they're pretty good. 5 drops, 2 more damage. We want to play our blue cards. It's the last card. Maybe we're playing Doom Draft. All cards with Doom in the title must be drafted. Alright, there's a Tergrid. Plays really nicely with sack effects. Mandatory sack effects like Doom Foretold. There's a Lightning Strike in red. There's the Imba Dragon Summoner in red. I'm happy with Tergrid. What is the companion trigger on this? Like, you must have things that cost odd converted mana cost. No Predator, no Chandra, no Doom Foretold, but we get to play Obosh the Useless. Could be strong. Could be strong. Yeah. You've never seen that one drop Mega Dragon? It's really scary. It essentially says, you could think of it a different way. It's like the card has a different text. The text reads something like, if you cast this card after turn 4, if this card is on the battlefield or cast turn 4 or after, you may remove 1 instant or sorcery from your opponent's hand. And he loses that mana for the turn. That's how that card reads. We have no direct removal right now. We could play Phoenix. It tends to be pretty high value. It's our only escape creature so far. If we're trying to utilize some graveyard. There's also a Blood for Bones, a Deem Worthy that might wheel. The Giant's excellent. Gutter Bones is fine. Contempt is fine. I think the removal is too expensive here at the opportunity cost. This card tends to do work, as does this card. I'm really actually kind of big on the Giant here, but... Okay. Treasure Map's very slow. There's some really solid... There's 4 really solid blue cards in this pack. The 1 drop's kind of whatever. Dude, is it Treasure Map? I hate Rimrock, right? Knight in a deck that wants to be mid-range. Same with Banneret. Really doesn't fit this deck at all. There's no fixing. Fuck. This pack sucks. Okay. So Treasure Map gives you 3 mana on a turn that you get to transform it, but it costs you 3 mana to get there. So it's like ramp when you miss your curve, right? Which is good sometimes and sometimes not good enough. We could get more red-blue splashing if you're still trying to cast Epiphany. This card, if we get Alaris later, the Mirror's fine. It's actually kind of okay to hold off early game anyways. It's fine, we have a sack outlet for it. It might be... that pack looks fucking atrocious to me. Dude, give me some fucking Magda when I can. There's a land that removes things. Black-green duel. All the duels are in colors we're not playing. All the duels are helping us play the best color. So if we were smarter and had picked that earlier, we'd be in good shape now. But we didn't, so we aren't. Rune Blaster's a funny dude. Tells good jokes. Green-black duel. Inscription of Ruin. I do like this card. Okay. Late game, if your opponent has cards in his hand, win. Mid game, 3 mana sorcery, remove CMC 3 or Mind Rot. Okay, we did not wield the Demon's Pact, which makes my Doom for total a little less fun. We don't have any white fixing either, so probably just not playing any of those cards. There's a castle, a pillar. We had pillar and a Dread Wanderer. I actually like Surveyor, but maybe not good enough for this deck. We only have the 1 sack outlet right now, right? So it's Captivating Crew. It's pretty bad too. Now I'll take Dread Wanderer, see what we wheel. We want ETB creatures with that. It's not the worst, man. Elixir doesn't feel like this deck, the card this deck gets to play. All the fixings in the wrong colors. I mean, what the fuck else are we gonna pick? Green is wide open. Command the Dreadhorde Dragon and Crush the Weak Wield. I don't really want this card in my deck. This is like a weenie, like win late kind of for free kind of deal. But we're way too heavy to run Command the Dreadhorde. We're probably not running any of our top end right now because we're already really top heavy. All the 4s and 5s already. Blood for Bones wield, as did Guardian Idol. Are we okay with colorless ramp in this deck? We got cards to sack there. Sure would have been nice to get some cheap white black fixing, huh? I don't want to play this card in this deck. It's too clunky. Wield garbage. Wrong pile. These cards claim to be cards. It's alright, we're randomly going to take an extra turn. Surprise our opponent. Surprise opponent, we're taking an extra turn. We'll say to them. I don't like trial. Just sack whatever the fuck you want opponent was really not my favorite effect to give them. So there's a Hostage Taker, which I love, but I don't love it for this deck. There's an Archfiend's Vessel, but we have no real recursion. We need cheap recursion with that. Ayara is great, but our most powerful cards are red again because this is always the trap we get stuck in. So I'm just on Woe Strider, who's fine. No one hates Woe Strider, but no one loves him either. He's the unloved of the zombies, of the horrors. I mean, look at that is the definition of a face only a mother could love. So it kind of makes more sense now. Okay. With the form engine. Nope. Disfigure, light up the stage. There's no red. I mean. All right, show me some cards in my colors game. I've been pretty consistently drafting these. I didn't, you know, I looked around a little bit, but not too much. I think we're surprised going again, chat. Poison the Cup and Rankle. Rankle can wheel, so can Poison the Cup, although it often doesn't. Lavamancer, Double Vision, Cultivator, White-Green Fixing. Rankle's good. It's a evasive flyer. What's our current removal count? We have Disfigure, Inscription, kinda, and Chandra. I think I need to take this over Rankle. Rankle's kind of medium. Surprisingly clunky. Like, you rarely want to let your opponents draw cards when you're ahead. And when you're behind, so like you like never get to draw there. Yeah, there's Rankle synergy with Turgid for sure. But I'm pretty big on Poison the Cup. It's really nice removal. Hits everything. That's an arena. It's also black, green, blue. Green, blue, black, or blue, red. Okay. We have a lot less life. Oh my god, fuck off, game. I mean, I'll take the black and red cards. Okay. This deck is like a worse clone of our last deck. Like, we just played this fucking deck. We've been playing red all day. All 4 drafts have been red. Yeah, I don't hate the synergy, Zam, for sure. All right, interesting cards here. 3 picks we'd like. Actually, 4 picks. No, we don't want that. 3 picks we'd like. Got a Turtle Bantu. Is it non-token sacks for draws? Nope. Recurring Skeleton and Ox. We don't... If I take Bantu, we're going to wheel Ox. We don't have any 2-drops. We don't actually have a lot of sack benefits. We've got Village Rights. We're gonna have time here. I'm not sure which of those. We kind of wanted a creature. 1, 2. Red, black, dual. Harvester for lifelink and Lannery are all really good here. I like the fixing. I like the acceleration. I like the body. I like the dual. The fixing and acceleration is just so strong in this format. It's like decks where you can fix and accelerate, you win. Decks you can't, you lose. White red duels. I don't want that. Could be this. Not sure yet. I don't want to play the egg this game. So Ayara wheeled, but we can't play her. Don't actually have that many black permanents that we're going to be sacking. We don't have a lot of sack synergies particularly. I like that we never resolved the whatever it was last game. The stealing creatures. 1/1 dude is a body, Field of Ruin, white, Gilded Lotus. I'm never playing that. Probably never playing that, honestly. Lavamancer wheeled and Cultivator wheeled. I don't hate Cultivator, but I like Lavamancer. The Rankle did not wheel, by the way. Kind of sucks. Sometimes I worry I draft too safely. Like, I get into these positions where I don't speculate on the power cards as they go by because they're combo cards and I'm missing combo pieces for them. And because I don't speculate on the first combo piece, if I don't hit the weaker combo piece on the wheel, I like never get there on the combos. Okay. Yeah, our outlets were Predator and the other one. Oh, I should have removed those fucking cards. I doubt we can play Doom Foretold. I'm considering playing Epiphany, but it might actually just be terrible in our deck. I doubt I can play that card. I don't think the mana supports it. We're very light on 2-drops that do anything. Although we have some 1-drops we could play. Are we playing Bowmat? I'm not sure we're playing Bowmat. We got a lot of 1-drops actually. Maybe we're more aggro than I thought we were. What's our fixing? White, black, white, red. 2 white sources for free. Didn't take egg. I want a Doom Foretold plus Turgid, but it's probably not this deck. I don't think I can play a Yara. I don't need that card. This card is bad. Epiphany. I want to play this because it's so ridiculous. But I bet you our sources are bad. Tap land. Either or. Shock land. Nothing on the Triome. So we don't get there on blue cheaply either. A lot of times this is do nothing for like a million turns. Not sure we're aggressive enough for Bowmat Courier. We have a lot of Dirtle on too. Idle, Serpent. I doubt this is a Crippling Spear deck. We don't want to cripple our Lavamancer. If we had more vehicles maybe? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. I think I'd rather just not play that card. All right, so it's the same deck we had, except less removal, less evasive creatures, and less synergies. But we have Bontu. Hooray. We've got 2 creatures to toss in the graveyard with Lamia, so she's better, but we don't have any graveyard recursion, so that portion is worse. Well, I mean, outside their own effects. We have another arena. What is the card we cut here? I guess Necromancer technically respawns a creature. We could try to play the God Pharaoh's Gift. There's not a bad God Pharaoh's Gift deck. Probably. A little light on creatures, maybe. I don't know if we're ever going to get to 7 mana. It's kind of a win more, too. You want me to play the Akoum Warrior? I'm not playing the Akoum Warrior. I just cut take a second turn because I don't want to play tap lands. The Akoum Warrior is 4/5 tap land. Never play him as a 4/5 because he doesn't do anything. Do other people, do you see other people play this card? Every time I look at this card, it makes me angry. Like, I'm literally not playing this card, that card, or that card because I don't want tap lands. I'm going to play this one because it's high value tap land, but the other ones are not. And actually, we're 1 card over already because we have the mauling, so we're actually good. We don't even have to make another cut here. Does this deck ever win? It wins a place in my heart. Does that count? Probably not. It's fine. What do you guys think? 18 wins? Start prediction. 5 wins? Yeah, that would be really good in a low-powered draft. A 4/5 that you draw late for a tap land early? Sure. 4/5's a big threat. This game is fucking terrible. 10-8 black sources seems right. Possibly. I mean, I got to have double red, so we don't want to go lower than 8. So this is like a last deck had fixing. This deck doesn't. We have the same problem. We have a 3-drop, a 4-drop, and a 5-drop that want double red. We don't have the same problems again. We don't have enough. I mean, okay, so if we went mono black, we've got 3 cards in, 4 maybe. Ayara, Obosh, Pharaoh's Gift, maybe Crippling Spears, 4. Maybe we could play Doom Foretold if we went white-black too. So possibly 5 cards in. We're running Chandra, Sarkon, Captain Lannery, Phoenix, and Pyromancer, and Predator. So we lose our Planeswalker, both of our flying threats, all 3 of our flying threats. And our win cons become boring the opponent to tears and hoping that they just concede. Okay, so we can't do that. All right, let's get this over with. Oh, we can't even go. We have to cut 1 more land. We can't even do 9-8 or 10-8 rather. This is going to be either 9-8 or 9-7. We don't have to play Phoenix every time on 3, but we kind of want to get Chandra out with tempo. Like, that's kind of how that card works. Fuck. Is there ever a world in which we play more land than this? I don't think so. I think we're just like, blink. I mean, our 2-drops don't care what color we're playing. 3-drops do. There's only 1 double black. We have a lot of black we'd like to hold up. Disfigure, Village Rites, Intervention. Those are all black mana to hold up. Ugh. All right, good luck. All right, let's get these 3 losses out of the way quickly. Maybe we can draft again before I finish with this format. We're pretty close to being done this format, right? So I believe next set releases Thursday. And I don't normally stream Monday, Tuesday. You don't hate cutting Lavamancer? Yeah, I don't hate cutting Lavamancer either. I'm playing 10-7, right? What would I put in for Lavamancer? What's our last card in? Right, missing red land. This card is so much worse it doesn't fix for us too. So maybe this is no good. We need mana, so I'm going to play this out. I don't have a 2-drop though, but I might draw one. You want to play 18 lands with this deck? I mean, we can evaluate right now. Top deck mountain? Top deck mountain. We're going first. Top deck mountain, never. Didn't have it. Cowards, don't counter it. Don't you dare. You piece of shit. Put that counter spell at the bottom of your decks. Yes, blue, black, white counter. Everyone is Gandalf today. On Mondays, Monday is Gandalf day, and I missed the fucking memo. Alright, here there's actually a decision, but there isn't. It looks like a decision, but it's a false decision. The decision seems to be, do we want to resolve our Lantern or Turgid, or do we like to play a Predator? Because since we have one red fucking source, it just isn't a decision at all. We're just going to play out the red card, because we have a 1-drop red. We might be able to double spell next turn. So we're going to run out the Predator. Gandalf over here will crack his land and tell me about his life thus far. Thank you, Gandalf. Okay. I ain't playing Doomscar. Okay. You got it, Gandalf. You've done it again. You've astounded me in ways I didn't think were possible. Alright, so now the reward. We could resolve Bantu on an empty board. We don't have any permanents to fucking eat, though. So it's just a 4/5/6? Is a 5/6 menace good enough? Maybe. Could probably draw 1 land. Or 1 card. No. Alright, we didn't draw a land to replace it. I'm now terrified that I've screwed my entire game up by sacrificing a permanent to my god. The worst god. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what that card is doing here, but it seems crazy.
A magnanimous dispensation.
Making up for missed sub time.
You shall not
Thanks for all
pass
the
a
magic
card
streams.
onto the
I
battlefield.
really enjoy your commentary while playing.
He says.
Thanks.
This is a weird card to play in your Gandalf deck. What did what just happened? He took 3? I'm gonna make him discard cards this turn, I think. Another sweeper. Gain life, deal life damage. Okay. Your turn, opponent. Oh? You don't want to play longer, Gandalf? I don't understand. I just missed $100 donations on my headphones on either. How long ago was it? 2 minutes. Thank you very much, Lockdown In. That's a really, really nice donation. Thank you so much. Making up for the missed sub time. Thanks for the magic streams. I really enjoy your commentary while playing. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad I did a random stream today. I was just thinking, it's kind of a shitty day out here. It's a little chilly, kind of overcast, etc. Kind of thought to myself, hey, I'm going to be playing games anyways. Might as well stream it. Having a nice, relaxing, headphone-less stream. Feels good. So. Thank you so much, Lockdown In. I hope you're still in channel and I didn't miss getting to thank you for that. Cheers. All right. I mean, what was his combo gonna be? I can't believe he took the time to resolve that other spell. Oh. All right, we need to draw red mana here. This is maybe a mulligan. Easy. Mountain. Easy. This is how you play Magic, chat. I'm not joking, by the way. The Perilous Mirror owns the battlefield. Easily. Wait, I don't get to... It doesn't even death rattle when that happens? Oh my god. Perilous Mirror owns the battlefield until Spikefield Hazard, a trap he did not foresee, trips him up, exploding him into oblivion. Bad news? Okay. The answers never cease. I open white-green. I am Mountain Gandalf. Uh-huh. I mean, I cast Dragon. I cast a dragon with the dragon. The dragons together are angry. He makes a 1/1 up. Accepted.
I saved a monster for you.
I make a dragon. My dragons. God, I want to smack him in the face with both. I'm gonna kill his fucking elf lord, I guess. You're not excited about that news.
Took too many risks.
We sack impermanence. We sack a mountain. A swamp. Cosmos Elixir. Each turn he heals for 2 and then he explodes. The Cosmos was not kind to him. Mountain Gandalf is no Gandalf at all. He is easily defeated. Excellent. Drank too much elixir, not wrong. Alright, going first again. Seems good. Is this standard viable? This deck? This deck is cube draft. So no, I'd say it's definitionally not standard viable. It's Kanta on 2. It's scary. Okay, you may select your cards. I'll draw both of them. You don't think this is a real Gandalf? This is a guy who plays a Triumph on turn 1 into a Shockland dual land for Azcanta. We have found Gandalf. Betty Sue Gandalf. Into Plains. Any other mana we're missing? No, seems we've covered it nicely. Alright, I will play through counter spells on this deck. Especially when I have no other plays. I play Immerstrom Predator. I play Censor. You're too rowdy. Keep it down. Alright, fine. Okay. Land pass. Alright, if you counter enters the battlefield second, when God dies or is put in exile from the battlefield, so it can be countered. It's annoying. Alright. I play Sarkon. I counter. Yeah, but this card gets a lot better when I can draw it each turn, Zam. And the only way he can stop it is by countering it. Or I guess it's every other turn, since it's 3 down. But okay. I foretell a counter spell. 6 mana. Alright, we'll play around second Censor first. He doesn't counter Grim Lavamancer here. Okay. Resolves. I think we're drawing. Do we want to draw? We're drawing at least once. We have things to do with our mana as well. Is this card better than just scrying? I don't think... dude, scry. We're drawing 2. We almost don't care. We just want to charge this up. I don't know if I want to play that or not. I can use this pretty much once. Wish I'd... If I had played it this way, though, I wish I'd played Swamp. I guess I didn't draw Swamp till after. Alright, I guess I'm not playing that right now. There's some thoughts about it. I want to get these, this map doing things. I poison the cup. Okay. I'm going to play that again next turn then. Nice. He's going to flip out his Kanta in like 2 seconds because he plays a counterspell every turn. Yeah, mulliganing is insanely bad for your win rate, for sure. Activate ability. He has all of his mana open again. I'm not putting Chandra on the bottom. Am I putting Chandra on the bottom, chat? I need a threat this turn. I scry my most powerful card to the bottom. I resolve God Eternal and draw a card. Do I need another card? No. How do no. Unselect. Okay. It's fine. I feel like we're going to have a lot of chances to continue to resolve God Eternal. I think we're going to get a lot of cracks at casting this card. I feel like Chandra's too slow of a threat there without a creature to go with it. Feels super bad scrying it to the bottom, don't get me wrong. Pass with full mana open. Okay. Good enough. All right. No hasters. Let's go to combat. Okay. This feels like board wipe land, doesn't it? We'll run out 2. Okay. Maybe it should have been 1 mountain worth of draw. I just get the feeling that that this is absolutely the type of deck that will run a board clear if it's got one. I feel like we're about to walk into a wipe. Uh-huh. I'll draw. I suppose either of you are giants. No? Okay. Does it matter which then? I doubt it. I play Sweeper. Okay, Gandalf. Accepted. Should scry now too. So I miss a scry and draw an extra land there I don't necessarily want. I am activating it this turn. Done. Draw. Okay, he's gonna just like deck us. Remember, his win con is gonna be mill. So there's a question of how often do we want to fucking draw. Yeah, have him DM me. Have him at me in main chat. Zam, at me in main chat on Discord so I can promote you to a mod. All right, we're gonna resolve our threat. We only have one fucking threat right now. Let's draw 1, draw 2, draw. What are we at? 5, 6, 7. We're going to 8. Go to 8. Okay. Okay. I'm going to play out Lavamancer. Am I going to play this as a 4/4? Could have another sweeper. Do I care? Can I afford to care? I don't know if I can afford to care. All right. I feel the TikTok going on for how many turns. If I had really planned through my mana, I guess we did. We drew these cards off the recast, so it's tough to tell. Midnight Clock. I feel like we're about to get milled here. Second sweeper. In his hand. All right. Guy never fucking stops, does he? This is not a May effect. So I don't get to draw my threat if I do that. Although he is a threat of his own. Alright. Oh, I do have red mana in my hand. Did I already play land? Do you know if I played land this turn? I don't fucking know if I played land. Anyone know? I did play land? Shit. Okay, thanks. Then we are putting Woe Strider in the graveyard. I had played land, okay. Okay. I mean, he's gonna drop to Fairy's Tutelage and win the game. Like, that's what's gonna happen here. We've finally worked through 2 counter spells, a removal spell, and 2 sweepers into a 3rd sweeper. Never gets old, huh? It's fine. Doesn't like exile or something dumb, right? Okay. A heal card. Great. We're down to 11 cards. Alright, so we always play out Phoenix here. We probably rebirth Woe Strider. So that's 5 is 8. And we're on what? Or 9. Okay. This is the first point of damage we've done in like 4 turns. Okay. prefer the creature on the board. I think every point's gonna matter. I'm just, I mean, we're fine until he drops his mill card, is the inevitable mill card that's in his deck to win. And then we're in trouble. I also don't need to telegraph Poison the Cup. There's only 2 red-black foretell cards we're likely to be playing. They're either Poison the Cup or the Demon Bolt, and I don't need the Scry, right? We have plenty of things to do each turn. This is why I was a little dubious about sacking lands when we kept casting our guy. Is because sacking lands to that guy is kind of bad. Because we need to be able to play multiple spells per turn to deal with this shit. Actually, more likely it's going to be the Sphinx is the problem, right? That's the next one that I'm worried about. Because that's going to be in a deck like this. I mean, this thing pumps a lot, right? It's 3 for 2, which is pretty good too. Alright, what's our mana base like? We have 11. And it's 3s to pump. There's no real way to play around bounce here. So it doesn't really matter, right? So like 3, 6, 9. So 6 and 4 is 10. I can't do 9 and 3 for 12. We're at 11. So I might as well mauling. Did he use red? Hold on. Hold on. If he's got counter for that, we can remove the next one too. We can do it again. Okay, I don't like the pause. There's something going on there. Could be midnight clock though, right? Only has 2 open, not clocked, and it's likely a bounce spell. I don't have any other cards to play out. If he bounces Phoenix, I can just play it again next turn. It's only 4 mana difference. I think I just pump. And he gets the super mana play. The Gandalfi mana play if I pump twice. Sure, it's fine, buddy. Okay, there's the bounce, sure. Destroy target creature, okay. Alright. Get up to 6. Happy with that. Alright, rebirth on how many? It gains more fucking life. It's annoying. Okay. Can end step kill it though, which is good. Just 2 more coming. We're actually really close to milling ourselves. Knocks a turn off our life total. Okay, opponent tapped out finally. Haster. Cards in graveyard of 5, 4 to escape, right? So I eat the Dread Wanderer, but I can never play that card. I could get his last card. But he has one of my cards too. This removes this, does not remove this creature. Can rebirth nothing. This is the power of that, but it gives me more mana. I guess the haster for a surprise is good too. Okay, so we remove the stupid blocker. I guess we do it with 4. Do we have to kill him this turn? Can we kill him this turn? So we rebirth Phoenix. We have 12 mana, 10, 11 mana. It's 4, gives us 7. 7 is 2 pumps, but if not if we block. So it's 1 pump. So that gives us 4 more mana. We can just intervention this. fucking timer is not cooperating here at all. Can I also play this out? It's the same as pumping. I guess it's better surprised not to. That's just one more damage off that. It's too late though. Didn't count. So if I miss it by 1, I'm gonna be pretty fucking annoying. This is 11. No, he's dead. Okay. It was relevant though, not counting there. We could have lost it by 1. Okay. All right. Well, resolving arena on turn 3, and then opponent not playing a mill card gets us there. Like if they even have the basic amount of mill, like a crab kills us, Teferi's Tutelage kills us, a folio kills us, folio book of folio, whatever the fuck that card's called, and then the 5 mana one. There's any mill kills us there. So going second on this hand kind of sucks. And a 1-drop's good though, even if it's not a very powerful 1-drop on this board. All right, more Gandalfs tonight. We'll see. That looks Gandalfy. All right, there are blue ambush creatures here. What is a 2/1, right? Or the 2/2. The merfolk ambushes us. Are we okay with that? Dying to the ambush merfolk? It's the only one we're playing around. Okay. No black mana. Can get black mana. Have a 2-drop. Can play out treasure map. He makes us discard inscription that doesn't do anything. Seems okay. We're gonna get our graveyard exiled. Should have. No, I couldn't have sacked. I guess no. There's no way I can do that, right? I can't get the mana during the combat phase, or I can't use it. But we're pretty low value now to be out of hand. Fucking sanity. Wow, that's so bad for us. None of these creatures have haste. The mana is 1 for this, 2 for that. It's 3. We don't have 5. Although we can get 5 if we use the treasure map and don't scry. Okay. So we can activate this, right? Can't really do anything about this. Hand doesn't particularly cooperate for the threats our opponent's putting forth. No answers to the thief in hands, and he's going to get some card selection off us, which sucks. not sure there's any particular good logic to be used here. Maybe the fact we can get the rebirth the card off one is worth it, but it's tempo. Takes his turn. Takes his turn anyways, I guess. Didn't attack with that. It's interesting. Right, we will be scrying. Seems fine. Not great though. I can cast it. Doesn't interact at all. I don't care about these fucking creatures. Might threaten Thief though. It looks like he's blocking with Thief. Kinda don't feel like that's good enough. I don't think we get there with a card like that. Not that card, however. Mwah! Perfect. Alright. Alright. Who blocks with Thief? The guy who was worried about being beaten down. He didn't block with Thief on turn 1, then I attacked him with more cards, and he decided he needed to block with Thief. No, there's a real good question what the fuck he's picking here. I was gonna say, like, that seems pretty obvious. Right. Will you fucking activate already? Let's go. Resolve. Perfect. Accepted. Draw. Main phase. Remove. Alright. Upkeep again. I'm scared. We don't have so many like hasted damage sources going on here. So Reach is going to get scary. He's got tons of value in his hand, we know, because we added a bunch there. But I mean, I'm going to get eaten by a flash flyer here. Doesn't really matter though. He can kill the 2-1 and then I cast it again. He can kill the 1-1 and I go 2 to his face. I don't really care. We need to draw something that's not lands, but there we go. We have the red haster, right? Is there any universe in which I go face here? I don't think so. I mean, we're going to get blanked on the ground in about 1 second though, right? The next ground creature he plays blanks us, but it does commit him to doing that. Unsure where we should be putting this 2 damage. Okay. Would have been nice not to have gotten the fucking swamps here. Hostage Taker's good removal. I can't get it back. We draw 2 next turn though, at least. Can put a graveyard, the bird into the graveyard. Can we kill him? It's 5 damage to kill him. So this costs me 5 to cast, 3 to cast the Phoenix. Is it 3 or 4 to rebirth it? If it's